Hi, I'm Lisa Salt from Vernon Salt Fowler, and I wanted to take some time on this beautiful sunny day in the Okanagan to let you know, as an Albertan, the 6 major things that you need to look out for and be aware of when you're buying in the Okanagan, and specifically in Vernon. As I'm sure you already know, as soon as you cross the border into British Columbia and buy a property, you have taxes. Relative to what you pay in Alberta, which is this much at the time of this recording, in BC, you have the luxury of paying the property transfer tax. Anyone who purchases property in BC, unless you qualify as an exempt first-time buyer, in which case you need to live in BC for 12 consecutive months plus never owned a house before, there's other qualifications, but those are the main ones. So you're subject to a transfer tax of 1% on the first 200,000, 2% between 200,000 and 2 million, and then 3% over $2 million. In some areas of the province, you're also subject to a vacancy tax or a speculation tax. However, in Vernon, we are speculation and vacancy tax free, at least at this point. The second major thing that you need to know is that RPRs do not exist. We realize that real property reports are necessary with city compliance in the province of Alberta. However, in BC, these do not exist. The closest you're going to get is a survey, and then you'll have to determine the results of the survey for yourself, or the surveyor can help you with that. In many cases, when you purchase a property in BC, the lending institution will require title insurance, which will give you and them some comfort if there is a title problem that you do have some insurance. However, if you want to know exactly if that fence is on the property line, is it in your property, is it on their property, is the retaining wall in the proper spot, you're going to have to hire a professional surveyor to do the job for you and give you a report. Unfortunately, this is a province-wide reality, and one that we don't expect to change anytime soon. The third thing you need to know is you've probably heard stories about the mystical homeowners grant. What, you actually get money off your property taxes? Really? Well, yes you do. However, there are restrictions. You qualify if you live in British Columbia and the property is your principal residence. If you buy a second home, a vacation home, and you live elsewhere, even if you live elsewhere in BC, that particular property, your second home or vacation home, does not qualify for the homeowners grant, unfortunately. The fourth major thing is the Strata depreciation reports. Those are BC's equivalent of the Alberta Reserve Fund studies for condominiums. And these are critical for your review, whether you live in Alberta or whether you live in British Columbia. You just need to know that the name is different here. It's a Strata depreciation report. The fifth thing that you should know as an Albertan if you're going to be buying in BC is that winters are cloudy, foggy, and subject to an almost constant inversion. Inversions happen when the temperature is cooler at the surface and there is warmer air above. Here in BC, we don't say things like, I know it's 40 below, but at least it's sunny. The reason we don't do that is because it's not true. It doesn't happen here. Here, it's maybe -10 and it's cloudy and dismal. If you want sun, you'll have to take a drive to Silver Star Mountain. Then it'll feel more like you're in your Alberta home. Weather forecast, sunny and freezing. Thing number 6 that you need to know is that quick callbacks are not commonplace here. I know that in Alberta, in the major cities, there's a hustle and a bustle and a general get it done attitude. In the Okanagan, people have a tendency to be a little bit more laid back. Weekends are often precious, which is one of the area's greatest charms. However, it can be very difficult to get used to when you call someone on a Friday and you don't hear back from them until Tuesday. Saying that, for a quick callback, make sure you call Vernon Salt Fowler. We're a mixture of Alberta transplants and people like myself who were born and raised in the Okanagan. We will call back promptly and we will treat you with the utmost of professionalism. These are 6 of the main things that can sometimes be shocking for Albertans when they consider making the Okanagan their home. However, always remember, Vernon's 4 seasons beauty, lack of gridlock, extended golf season, world-class ski resorts so close by, and the friendly atmosphere make it all worthwhile. We hope that very soon we can welcome you to Vernon. I'm Lisa Salt, RE/MAX Vernon Salt Fowler, and we welcome Albertans to our fair province. Download our free Vernon BC relocation package at vernonrelocation.com and learn about everything that Vernon and the North Okanagan has to offer.